Aloha kakahiaka, good morning, graduates, faculty, honored guests. Thank you for joining us for the University of Hawaii at Manoa's mid-year commencement exercise. First, let's all thank the band for playing the processional music, led by UH Manoa Assistant Band Director Gwen Nakamura, and mahalo also to Tamar Lani and Val Milstein, who will be our ASL interpreters for our ceremony today. It is with profound reflection that as president, I offer up this land acknowledgement on behalf of the university, acknowledging Hawaii as an indigenous space whose original people today are identified as Native Hawaiians. The aina on which we gather is located in the Ahupua'a of Waikiki, in the Moku of Kona, on the Mokupuni of Oahu, in the Pai'aina of Hawaii. We recognize that Her Majesty Queen Liliuokalani yielded the Hawaiian Kingdom and these territories under duress and protest to the United States to avoid the bloodshed of her people. We further recognize that generations of indigenous Hawaiians and their knowledge systems shaped Hawaii in sustainable ways that allow us to enjoy her gifts today. For this, we are truly grateful. I now ask that you direct your attention to the rear of the arena, where our amazing Tuahine troupe will offer an oli to celebrate this place. That beautiful ole was under the direction of Kumu Keawe Lobes of the Hawaii Nui Akea School of Hawaiian Knowledge. Now, please rise for the national anthem and Hawaii Pono'i, featuring Sheree Costales. The joint University of Hawaii ROTC Color Guard will present the colors. Please be seated. And mahalo, Sheree, you did great. Regents, Governor Green, honored guests, faculty, alumni of the University of Hawaii at Manoa, thank you for joining us here as we honor the accomplishments of our students. On this auspicious day, we celebrate your incredible accomplishments among this community of scholars. I hope you feel great pride in all that you have accomplished, that you have a clear sense of the exciting new responsibilities you will enjoy as you enter into your next stage of life. I have every confidence that the superb education you experienced here at UH Manoa has prepared you with the knowledge, skills, and passion to grow as lifelong learners. Some of you will enter directly into the workforce. Others will commit to a field of service. Some of you may immediately pursue an advanced degree, and still others will seek out a different path. Regardless of where these next steps take you, remember the importance of learning, the lives you connected with, and always cherish the memories you have created here. UH Manoa is a very special place situated in this lush valley within a great city on an island in the Pacific that bridges east and west in the most beautiful place on earth. We attract some of the most dynamic students and faculty from across the state, the nation, and the world. This brilliant intermingling of people and their backgrounds with our beautiful host culture makes Manoa a truly unique place of learning that is like no other. You've enjoyed the benefits of this inspiring gathering place of diverse people and perspectives, critical thinking, and multiple disciplines. It now becomes your kuleana to acknowledge the social obligations you carry to make a positive contribution to your families, your communities, and the world around you. Before I close, let me take this moment to thank one other group. You're surrounded here today by friends and family, parents and grandparents, children, perhaps grandchildren, aunties and uncles. Please take a moment to reflect on what they have done to make it possible for you to walk across this stage today. You can thank them later, but right now, on behalf of the university, I want to extend our thanks and appreciation to all of you gathered here today for your commitment and your sacrifice for your graduate. Mahalo for making this day possible. Graduates, I encourage you to take your place along the leaders of tomorrow. Through your tenacity and sacrifice, you have now achieved a significant milestone in your lives. So be proud of what you have accomplished, be humble in the face of what is yet to come, and above all, be mindful of the ways in which you can help others and make the world a better place for all. Congratulations, graduates, you did it. I'm now pleased to recognize several distinguished members of our community. Please hold your applause until all names have been called. Our newly elected governor, Dr. Josh Green, is with us today. Our student speaker, Danielle Farral, Representatives Della Bellotti and Corey Chun, Regents Randolph Moore and Lori Tuchiki of the UH Board of Regents, the President of the Associated Students of the University of Hawaii, Rudy Ramirez, the President of the Graduate Student Organization of UH Manoa, Mark Willingham, Faculty Marshals, Amy Hubbard, Peter Leong, Kekeha Salas, and Lori Yankura, and Manoa Faculty Senate Representative Aaron Centeo. I also want to recognize the group that made this possible for all of you today. Our UH Manoa faculty members seated above the stage. Your presence here today demonstrates your dedication to our institution and to our students. You've each contributed in your own way to the success of our graduates. Mahalo for having been a part of their quest for their educations. I'd now like to invite one of our special guests up to just say a few words to our graduates, friends, families, and the UH community. While he is not himself a UH graduate, Dr. Josh Green, Governor Dr. Josh Green, is a great friend to the university, and his wife is a proud UH graduate, Jamie. Governor?
Aloha. Before I start, let me just say this. I've been lucky enough to be here 3 times in the last 14 days. For my inauguration, for the Earth, Wind, and Fire concert, and for your special day. And I can say, without hesitation, this is by far the best crowd and best gathering of all 3 events. And I can tell you, the Earth, Wind, and Fire concert was not bad. Just a few comments from my heart. First of all, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of all the graduates and the family members that are here, the moms and dads and the aunties and uncles and the tutus and the faculty. You're extraordinary people, and this is going to open so many doors for you, so I'm proud of you today. So on behalf of me and Jamie, and as it was pointed out, my wife went to law school here and is a local girl. Congratulations. A round of applause for you. You're amazing people, and this is a big day. Mahalo also to you for just sharing this day with me. I feel honored to get to be here, even just for a few minutes. It warms my heart to get to see so many great people from Hawaii all together celebrating what is essentially a huliau, which we've been talking about a lot lately. It's a new beginning. So congratulations to you. This program is dear to my heart, not just because of my wife and aunties and uncles, but more than that. So you know, my chief of staff, my deputy chief of staff, my communications director, all of them are proud graduates of Manoa. These are powerful women. These are women leaders, and this is a new era for women leaders. So again, I see all of you women out there. Thank you for being here and rising up. As I said, a graduation marks a new beginning, and it opens doors. For me, I remember my first graduations. They did open doors. It allowed me to serve in so many ways, to go from an undergraduate degree to being a doctor, to doing medical service in Africa. That was a door I didn't expect to open, to residency, and then to the National Health Service Corps, which of all things led me to the big city of Ka'u on the Big Island in Hawaii. So you never know which doors will open, whether they're doors in service, in healthcare, anything that you do is enhanced by this amazing moment. And I'll say this, please consider me someone who will lead with you, not lead for you. As you graduate, as you move forward, develop the creative solutions that we need. We need housing. We need food for our children, so we need ag solutions. We need to manage tourism so it's culturally the right thing for us all. But it falls on us, we as a community. We will grow only as great as you let us grow because of your studies, because of your commitment, and because of your love for one another. So again, please look at this moment as a joyful day. Please know that Jamie and I are grateful to you to help us lead Hawaii forward. And please know that every possible door opens because of this amazing degree that you have with these great faculty members. We love you. Have a fantastic day and week. Aloha.
Thank you, Governor Green, for taking the time out of your busy schedule to join our graduates on this joyous occasion. I'd now like to invite Dr. Laura Lyons, who serves as Vice Provost for Academic Excellence, to recognize our graduates who have excelled in many ways, particularly those with distinguished undergraduate academic records.
Thank you. We have a number of students whose academic records merit recognition. Please hold your applause until all groups have been called. Students in them should rise and remain standing until all the groups are recognized. Regents and presidential scholars who received full scholarships awarded solely on their outstanding academic records in Hawaii high schools or community colleges. University Honors Program graduates, Phi Beta Kappa Honor Society members, student marshals selected by their colleges for their outstanding academic accomplishments, students graduating cum laude with a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 to 3.74. Students graduating magna cum laude with a cumulative grade point average of 3.75 to 3.9. And finally, students graduating summa cum laude with a combined grade point average of 3.9 or higher. Please join me in applauding these graduates for their academic achievements. We are proud to recognize our Army and Air Force Reserve Officer Training Corps cadets and our students who have served in the armed forces who are candidates for graduation. Would all ROTC cadets and active duty reserves and National Guard members of our armed forces please rise at this time. Congratulations, we thank you for your service. We also recognize all current and former representatives of the Associated Students of the University of Hawaii and the Graduate Student Organization who are candidates for degrees. Will all representatives of ASUH and GSO please rise? Congratulations to our ASUH and GSO graduates.
Mahalo, Dr. Lyons. I'm now pleased to introduce our student speaker, Danielle Farral. Ms. Farral is receiving her master's degree in linguistics in the language documentation and conservation stream. She earned her bachelor's degree in film media and Chinese language from the University of Rhode Island in 2018, and she's taken part in a variety of experiences and activities at UH Manoa, from making smoothies at Paradise Palms, working as a graduate assistant in the Academy of Creative Media's Media Center, helping with linguistic department events, and volunteering with the UH esports community, by the way, recognized as #1 in the country last week. When not on campus, Ms. Farral enjoys watching movies, writing, and trying out new recipes with her friends. With her many interests and possible pathways ahead, Ms. Farral is looking forward to her next adventure after graduation. Please join me in welcoming Danielle Farral.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, President Lasner, and thank you to the staff, professors, family members, and friends who guide us through this adventure we call university. I am honored to have this opportunity to speak in front of you all today, to narrate this moment in our story. I am one of many names that will be read on this stage today. I am one of many faces in the classes that will be remembered, and I am one of many tales that will be told. I am one of many, and wow, that is strange to think about, because I'm not just one of many, I am somebody. I struggled and thrived and laughed and cried next to many of you. And we followed different, beautiful, ever-growing paths that led us here. Today, I am graduating with a master's in linguistics, and my path did not look like it was going to lead me here today. You see, University of Hawaii was on my radar the moment I thought about grad school. I wanted to learn the ins and outs of languages and how to work with communities whose languages were dormant or endangered. But I wasn't always thinking of grad school. I was hardly thinking of school. I hesitate to say I was a terrible student, but I wasn't a star student. Growing up, my grades sometimes struggled. School and life balance was hard. I didn't even know if I was cut out for school. 17-year-old me would be balking at seeing me up here. 12-year-old me, who didn't think we were cut out for undergrad, not to mention grad school, would be slightly betrayed. Don't worry, she'll get over it. 9-year-old me would be in disbelief. So you can imagine how I feel today, finishing this part of my path at the University of Hawaii with all of you. It is much akin to a childlike wonder at where I am, at who I am. A lot has happened to get here, even before I sent in my application, and I know that is the same for many of you. Maybe if we were all to look back at what led us to this moment, it might make sense, and we may get distracted by what it didn't seem like the straightest path here. But even with our diverging paths, there is no doubt in my mind that we had vastly different and yet remarkably similar experiences. There were sleepless nights and caffeine-filled days. There were phone calls home filled with tears and phone calls home filled with excitement. And now graduating, there are so many thoughts running through our heads. One of the most prominent ones being, what do I do after I graduate? Where do we go? If I have learned anything here, it is that even when I plan, the world likes to spin a little differently and throw me off kilter. And when it does that, I have learned it's okay. Actually, it's more than okay. It is the start of something new. And we ourselves have changed and see the world in new, different ways, slightly different from what we were used to. And that world, this new world, is ready for us to take the next step, as if our own movement is what allows it to spin. So wherever we go after this, it'll be okay. The world will spin and twist as we move forward, no matter how we choose to continue our life. And whatever we do after this, the world will continue to change, and we ourselves will adapt. And we will continue to see the world in new ways, no matter what we decide to do. Another prominent thought is, do we deserve this? Personally, I doubt myself in all the knowledge I have gained. I wonder if I've done enough to truly deserve it. I'm scared the diploma will lay heavy in my hands at the ifs, ands, and buts at my college career. I would venture that all of you guys feel this, or have felt this at some time. They're scary thoughts, so I ask again, do we deserve this? Yes. Of course we do. It is natural to think back on everything we've done. We will see the mistakes in our essays and the confrontations we wish we didn't have. Our peers may have gotten a higher grade and our dreaded GPA wasn't up to our standards, and we have convinced ourselves that that overshadows all of our accomplishments. But it doesn't. None of this does. It doesn't take away from what we did do, what we should be proud of. This presentation that was daunting all week, and yet you aced in the 10-minute time limit. That was fantastic. And what about that goal you scored? Sure, you knew you could do it, but you didn't just know. You didn't just try. You succeeded. And what about that hello you finally mustered up the courage to say that ultimately led to the friendship of a lifetime? That is truly beautiful. So, yes, we deserve this. We worked hard, we learned, we changed, we made it to this day. The world twisted and turned, and our plans were changed and forged despite it. So I am proud of us. I can't wait to hear your name called and for you to move the world with what makes you special. Grab that diploma. Thank your friends, your family, and the UH staff who've guided you through this. And thank yourself. You deserve it. And with that, I wish every single one of you a heart-filled, long-awaited congratulations.
Mahalo, Danielle, for that truly inspirational speech. We now come to the most anticipated part of a commencement ceremony, the main event, the conferring of degrees. I call on Provost Michael Bruno.
Thank you, President Lasner. We will begin the degree conferrals with the baccalaureate degree. I will call upon the deans from each college to present their baccalaureate degree candidates. Dean Chapman, School of Architecture.
Will the candidates for the bachelor degree from the School of Architecture please rise and remain standing? There they are. I am pleased to present these candidates for the bachelor's degree.
Dean Arnade, College of Arts, Languages, and Letters.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degree from the College of Arts, Languages, and Letters please rise and remain standing? I am pleased to present these candidates for the bachelor's degree.
Dean Rowley, Scheidler College of Business.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the Scheidler College of Business, including students in the School of Travel Industry Management, please rise and remain standing? I'm pleased to present these candidates for the bachelor's degree.
Dean Murata, College of Education.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree from the College of Education please rise and remain standing? I am pleased to present these candidates for the bachelor's degree.
Dean Morioka, College of Engineering.
Will the candidates for a bachelor's degree from the College of Engineering please rise and remain standing? I'm pleased to present these candidates for the bachelor's degree.
Dean Osorio, Hawaii Nui Akea School of Hawaiian Knowledge.
E nā haumana o ke kula o Hawaii Nui Akea e ku I luna e mau ko o ko ke ku ana. He mea olu olu, ka waiho ana o nā mea noi no ka lai pua ke lei.
Vice Provost Lyons, presenting the candidates for interdisciplinary studies.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees in interdisciplinary studies please rise and remain standing? I am pleased to present these candidates for the bachelor degree.
Associate Dean Sherwood, College of Natural Sciences.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees from the College of Natural Sciences please rise and remain standing? I am pleased to present these candidates for the bachelor's degrees.
Associate Dean Wong, Nancy Atmaspera Walsh, School of Nursing.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree from the Nancy Atmaspera Walsh School of Nursing please rise and remain standing? I am pleased to present these candidates for the bachelor's degree.
Associate Dean Lemus, School of Ocean and Earth Science and Technology.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree from the School of Ocean and Earth Sciences and Technology please rise and remain standing? I am pleased to present these candidates for the bachelor's degree.
Dean Conan, College of Social Sciences.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree from the College of Social Sciences please rise and remain standing? I am pleased to present these candidates for the bachelor's degree.
Dean Centel, the Thompson School of Social Work and Public Health.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree from the Thompson School of Social Work and Public Health please rise and remain standing? I am pleased to present these candidates for the bachelor's degree.
Dean Vachorek, College of Tropical Agriculture and Human Resources.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degree from the College of Tropical Agriculture and Human Resources please rise and remain standing? Present these candidates for the bachelor's degree.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty, and by virtue of the authority delegated to me by the Board of Regents of the University of Hawaii, I hereby confer upon you the appropriate baccalaureate degree with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations. Reading the names of the candidates will be Dr. Craig Howes, Director of the Center for Biographical Research and Professor of English, and Temi Haile Opua Baker, Associate Professor of Theater and Dance and Kumu Olelo Hawaii. Will the candidates please come forward?
Dejan Lucinda Lynn Robinson.
Natalie Choi.
Justina Bowie.
Jobert Tepang.
Jane Marielle Arella Pargargan.
Ka Bui.
Raiden Lat.
Tony Long.
Christina Kane.
Jenna Lidwa.
Isaiah Jones.
No, you named it. Christopher Haas.
Devin Chung.
Nalu Clemens. Justin Alter.
Laradell Basilio.
Lazelle Hayes.
Mark Kevin Regino.
Betty Banks.
Jessica Dela Cruz Madamba.
Edward Stitt Jr.
Jin A. Park.
Alia Le Dezan.
Rena Delgado.
Jerome Russell Gallego.
Victoria Mahikoa.
Jonathan Ma.
Chastity Del Moores.
Janie Robledo.
Will Sanders.
Stacy Miyashiro. Tin Nguyen.
Tian Hui Su.
Adrian Gomez.
Wei Yu.
Jamie Bilong Mena.
Adriana Choi.
Sophia Rooney.
DeAndre Arguello.
Corbin Manoa.
Austin Lee.
Sean Lee.
Moana Kuba.
Natalie Abel Bloom. Tara Stevens.
Hikaru Seki. Ian Alexander Martin.
Devin Stapleton.
Norman Salim.
Eliza Beckwith.
Shane Carr. Jeremy Searcy.
Caitlin Hooper.
Andrew Pabelico.
Ana Velasquez.
Farrell Omick.
Vincenzo Silvestro.
Daniel Lee.
Kevin Gilongtang.
Jeanette Peter.
Chanel Hunter.
Nicole Yarbrough.
Brisa Guerra.
Joshua Nakamatsu.
Jackie Wong.
Eric Jordan Lee.
Ronya Steinbach.
Mo Ka.
Emilio Puga.
Ali Olerain. James Green.
Cameron Dunikak.
Nicholas Badua.
Lou Dione.
Arissa Molina.
Leiden Raquel.
Yuting Lee.
Fatima Puchai.
Seiki Win.
Maisie Garrett.
Anoi Watanabe.
Jamie Mazursky.
Oliver Scott.
Julie Heinig.
Derica Jo Vincent.
Jace Rankin.
Lehua Cameron.
Isabel Reithbrock.
Bryce De Los Rios.
Kazumi Alsop.
Austin Wong. Samuel Selby.
Alicia Frazier.
Hannah Murnick.
Max Gatlin.
Paven Maloney.
Valeria Isabel Bocanegra Baez.
Ashley Okino.
Jalen Seals.
Taylor Faasua.
Kylie Gallagher.
Yuma Yamazaki.
Tia Montoya. Samuel Roberts.
Taiki Furuuchi.
Jacob Kaleo Mana Ikaika Ha.
Shanae Tani.
Malachi Clark.
Marina Sonobe.
Kira Perkuski.
Jacob Viernes.
Noel Malcolm.
Kokoro Matsumoto.
Joel Lee.
Brandy Namahoy.
Helen Vu.
Nicole Nagatoshi.
Sierra Kame'ehonua.
Ashley Hiroshige.
Michael Hualu Doa Moe Panu.
Chloe Fernandez.
Sophia Wills.
James Luther.
Daniel Lay.
Nakana Labry.
Christine K. Somera.
Jedediah Lutz.
Marjorie K. Rakiz.
Amber Abara.
Tyler Hope.
Morgan Cobb.
Stacy Saito.
Makana Esser.
Christian Theodore.
Samantha Sargent.
Mujtaba Quadri.
Alexandra Nelson.
Chad Oshiro.
Cameron Gushikuma. John Miyasato.
Hanson Cabanero.
Hido Lim.
Marcos Ferdinand Bucat Jr.
Nicholas Kuwamoto.
Sydney Johnson.
Miku Yamase. Madoka Saegusa.
Anthony Liu.
Namami Hiamuta.
Evan Dietrich.
Ryota Kubo.
Rika
Kainan-
Suzette.
Kainani Merrill.
Rika Suzette Agustin.
Cassidy McHugh.
Kaela Aizen Elcano.
Santi Kaiopua Mateo.
Yong Sin Yin.
Cynthia Laverter.
Allison Chang.
Tyler Lindmark.
David Wynn.
Ashley Biswan.
Tracy Bowie. Karen Wong.
Eliza Talan.
Kavika O'Connor.
Alex Osborne.
Kaiwei Tang.
Sing Fei Lee.
Rick Sue.
Gage Lee.
Benjamin Kluver.
Randon Fukaoka.
Christian Sadora. Carissa Miyamoto.
Tristan Briones.
Makana Larger.
Adriano. Yeah? Okay. Gabe Adriano.
Lucas Tour.
Carlo Baines.
Emmanuel Hobro.
Doug Q. Kim.
Nicole Yuzon. Celine
Abigail
Deon
Macias.
Pauheongo.
Abigail Macias.
Roman Solomon. Thank you. Michael Kelly Jesus.
Danny Horner.
Zachary Christian Palladio Pajes.
Yusi Wang.
Kirsten Tashel.
Hete Lu.
Hannah Goldwitz.
Caitlin Van.
Megan Maloney. Nicole Hotchkiss.
Justin Zinn.
Liliana Ramirez.
Janika May Paz.
Michael Hui. Guan Hong Lee.
Zhao Hen Chen.
Isabella Haycraft.
Brandon Jude Marcos.
Joseph Shin.
Megan Nagai.
Grace Michelson.
Brooke Matson.
Savannah Nash.
Deja Iban. Deja Ibana.
Sage Kananiokekai Malie Bringas.
Alexis Gallon.
Brendan Hidalgo.
Nico Nicholas.
Jesper Dave Kubombong.
Stacy Yang.
Danielle Pulse.
Olga Petrova.
Alexis Merrill.
Ronald Pratap.
Michaela Gandia Mack. Thomas Wenzel.
Kamaile Kaaua.
Mario Narte.
Kai Kaneshiro.
Noah Gilbert Benoit.
Austin Shimkis Sudo.
Dean Panganiban.
Alyssa Kawamura.
Diego Tafau.
Kyle Rubin.
Ethan Tyler Bautista.
Katrina Jane Ruiz.
Jacob Fernandez Ruiz.
Ashley Poybans.
Sequoia Coleman.
Morgan Merrill.
Lexi Gonzalez.
Justin Lubin.
Erica Cowan.
Cameron O'Hara.
Anna Marie Rodriguez.
Pene Pavi.
Maria Michaela De La Cruz.
Stefan Burnell Went.
Chloe Rose Salas.
Isaiah Tufaga.
Mason Turner.
Fo'i Shaw.
Stacy Yamamoto.
John Tuitpo.
Brian Iha.
Jong In Bay.
Carissa Jalen Dagulo.
Keith Van Assumption.
Zachary Ramones.
Monique Delara.
Grace Marie Lopez.
Haley Pang. Michelle Huyn.
Shayna Young.
Roslyn Kagimoto.
Michelle Kunumatsu.
Logan Matsuoka.
Gabriela Aidur.
Matthew Cam.
Lilan Cosido.
Christopher Kwan.
Basha Leahy. Mercedes Boardman Sells.
Jathryn Rakasa.
Delaney Singletary.
Jackie Pang.
Mariah Murashige.
Carson Murakami.
Soso Jernigan.
Robert Huang.
Tolok Lopez Paz.
Preston Holt.
Jake Franco. Skylar Minden.
Maria Morel Munzo.
Paige Polistrini.
Katie Kwan.
Bailey Chan.
Natalie Kwan.
Sabrina Carl.
Victoria Kashiwai.
Manoa Morgan Kobashigawa. Keenan.
Rohan Shudarin.
Keenan Ey.
Emily Chan.
Stephen Harvey.
Kyra Arashiro.
Natasha Wong.
Kira Arashiro. I'm so sorry. Madison Hama. Winton Young. Ye Jin Lee.
Kiana Rich.
Michael Chang.
Josh Watase.
Dylan DiPrito.
Tyler Lent.
Alicia Rulke.
Dylan Jurez.
Ku Okoa Glory.
Wesley Honda.
Brooke Chang.
Aubrey Ibarra.
Kalia Aquino.
Charmaine Cadiena.
Tehani Hall.
Mia Thong.
Miley Resh.
Michaela Mashima.
Kristen Claire Kiahiolalo.
Rosa Engracia Castro. Isabel Kamen.
Kapika Verdugo.
Sonora Walton. Melissa Pearsall.
Jinlaika Bota.
Chanel Gibson. Sydney Lewandowski. Nicole Simpson.
Zaya Francesca Penlingeling Naut. Dior Scott.
Mariana Steiner.
Jonah Kahahavai Welch.
Milana Bird. Penelope Hill.
Tan Nguyen.
Grace Billings. Alyssa Moss.
Haishin Ruan.
Angel Thurja.
Brandy Boligad.
Rachel Yamamoto.
Jade Chan.
Kelly Kwok.
Kylie Takai.
Jamie Tamaye. Celeste Collins.
Hugh Wynn.
Cherise Leon Gukioran.
Annie Ballesteros. Paige Carpenter.
Le Momilani Naone.
Arlene Alamani.
Stephanie Acosta.
Janika Kurz.
Hannah Nami Kimura. Erica Lynn Guyang.
Iunsel Na.
Angelia Abad.
Sienna
Anissa.
May Kapio Kia Nue Nue Andrade Lakel.
Anissa Segovia.
Leilani Kaluhiva Shanks.
Ian Paul Viloria.
Haley Davis.
Jade Makua.
Raza Robinson.
Leon Aukai.
Alyssa Dobert.
Jalen Rose Condes.
Nicholas Bill Garcia Boncoron.
Emma Ruth Borquin.
Clarice Millen Galapon.
Ya Wen Lei. Kayla Ushijima.
Makani Sabala Baghdad. Bryson Sales.
Mariah Abdel Fattah.
Miyu Kiri Ya.
Haley Ross.
Grace Munchow.
Minami Massey.
Mafua Rester.
Sarah Weinberg.
Sierra Ibanez.
Gabriel Verduzco. June Shin.
Julian Julia Sa.
Julie Ignatiadis.
Jenna Golick.
Ellison Akamine.
Hannah D. Jennings Rook.
Tiffany Muramoto.
Anika Trotman.
Corey Humphreys.
Kristen Baroga.
Cody Gregg. Clark Velasco.
Diani Kantu.
Kaylee Okazaki.
Sheila Marie Ringor.
Catherine Ganell.
Kyle Constantino. Jack Robin Rubalcava.
Allison Bruce Maldonado.
Kaleo Placencia Garcia.
Jacob Johnson.
Kylie Akiona.
Chrislene Diaz.
Ashley Marie Asperia.
Amaya Rezka.
Victoria Yamane.
Sky Kitaoka.
Lamardia Utetuvina Vea Utupo.
Jessica Brown.
Caitlin Goodbody.
Sarah Teira.
Denise Sofia Torres.
Mila Rose Julian.
Jace Haynes.
Sohee Kim.
Matthew Santiago Powell.
Catherine McGrath.
Lauren Okinaka.
Timothy Newton.
Justice Remoket.
Raisa Dalofin.
Devin Bugaro.
Nadia Kanoelani Cunningham.
Vincent Wu.
Haley Lopez.
Kelsey Sinclair.
Rachel Sorensen.
Turner Harris.
Joshua Wood.
Samantha Taylor. Anne-Marie Dean.
James McCarthy.
Manuel Vasquez.
Isis Cohen.
April Lochtowin.
Corinne Foley. Nicole Jane Tagalikut.
Kaylee Kimi.
Marley Young.
Miyo Ogawa.
Diamond Monday.
Becky Lee.
Noah Nirim Lapion.
Sienna Jean Rose Herrera Duraco.
Jean Largusa.
Christopher Hamada.
Nanami Karakawa.
Daniela Gomez. Devin Kemp.
Torianne Miyahara.
Nicholas Malone.
Kiana Suarez.
Trinity Hudson.
Jenny Wu.
Sage Hottendorf.
Naomi Taramoto.
Carol Vole.
Caitlin Nayek.
Camille Ann Codera.
Maya Cibalos Palmer.
Nicole Michelle Kalman.
Cody Retuta.
Robert Kawasaki.
Alessandra Gallian.
Nathaniel Santos.
Kinzen Sakane.
Bernadette O'Brien.
Nicholas Zuniga.
Ryan Sagayaga.
Jonathan Seipert.
Camelia Cabrera Arce.
Robert Yang.
Armani Eden.
Jaden Axe.
Colby Wyatt.
Jacqueline Sterling.
Kimon Smith.
Jasmine Marty.
Chelsea Fonseca.
Camille Salifier.
Chloe Long. Dewey Mai.
Nazli Figueroa Quintal.
Farah Cotter Norwood.
Carly Alohe Makadanga.
Tiana Flores.
Lily Richards.
Ayana Bedard.
Jackson Sue. Ethan Chi.
Stephanie Bustardi. Kristen Palting.
Evan Takushi. Gerald
Wesley-
Romelb.
Wesley Yokoye.
Zaira Andrea Guillet.
Elima Armstrong.
Reginald Achazo.
Grace Trokey.
Dayton Hernandez.
Michaela Newmeyer.
David Paco.
Nicholas Akimoto.
Jordan McCuspach.
James Ralph Wilson. David Chang. Yusei Kurihara.
Drew Watanabe.
Jeffrey Yanet.
Justine Ramos. Brandon Sujay Jones.
Jeremy Pashan.
Nicholas Tom.
Okay.
Darren Nguyen.
Millennium Abra.
Joshua Muranishi.
Jack Grummet. Vanessa Leong.
Julia Hargis.
Jessica Sasape.
Janaya Favi.
Erica Nicole Flores.
Jared Taylor. Alan Lum.
Micaela Riggs Banagal.
Taylor Torres.
Kylie Rodden.
Matthew Lawrence Higa.
Kaylee Carvalho.
Tyler Bach.
Haley Zond.
Dylan Kanashiro.
Andrew Joshua Caneta.
Kobe Blackstad.
Janine Faye Bernabe. Thank you.
Kawaiki Ponua.
Jonathan Bernabe.
Caitlin Wasilewski.
Zachary Newman.
Jennifer Chinen.
Vea Marie Oliver.
Amira Kerwin.
Shania Princess Respicio.
Alexandra Axon. Maya Walker.
DeMarcy Marisol Gonzalez.
Patrick Ing.
Cal Moore.
Arseny Sokar.
Miku Yoshida. Pravashika Venkat.
Dalton Hope.
Victoria Chagoya.
Mark Ivan Manalak.
Robert Ross.
Destiny Jean Agape Fagaragan.
Brendan Thompson.
Felicia Suella.
Zion Bowens.
Mark Pasquale.
Margaret Shin.
Joshua Leon.
Thank you. Mark Anzalone.
Jansen Soribe.
Braylon Akana.
Joshua Aaron Subia. Kyle McDowell.
Madeline Osmond.
Zion Easterbrook.
Michaela Cannon.
Melvin J. Alhambra.
Teresa Sinyi Ng.
Preston Ching.
Christine Ewan.
Sean Matthew Bernard.
Madison Mihalik.
Russell Jason Sagusio.
Ellery Ranido.
Chantel Bernadette Sagusio.
Angelica Raza Furtado.
Asayasen Asing.
Norianne Michaela Visitation. Christine Joy Rivera.
Julia Kahomelane Asano.
Kelly Kwok.
Faith Smith.
Joanne Young.
Ashley Koza. Sydney Kiabu.
Mahelani Taitagui Laforga.
Asora Mingi.
Cami Ray Borja.
Monica Ueshima.
Jasmine Santella.
Yucheng He.
Arabella Molina.
Giancarlo Portillo.
Jade Ching.
Jonathan Valencia.
Kristen White.
Isabella Wamsher.
Kai Kurohara.
Risa Scott Smith.
Adia Espinoza.
Jacob Vasquez.
Cole Vanderhoof.
Valentin Salazar.
Mariah Sharp.
Alan Owamil.
Leah Dejin Setik.
Justice Allred.
Mariah Takushi.
Erica May Balayas Telan. Casey Metros. Alexis Vincent. Mateo Alessandro Cometa Estuar.
Congratulations. I will now ask the university marshals to please lead the candidates through the final step. You do not have degrees until this happens. So all the baccalaureate candidates, please rise one more time. This is the shifting of the tassels from right to left, signifying this esteemed rite of passage. Marshals? Now you may be seated with your degrees. Congratulations. We now come to the conferral of the Post-baccalaureate Certificate in Education. I call upon Dean Murata, College of Education.
Will the candidates for the Post-baccalaureate Certificate in Education please rise and remain standing? I am pleased to present these candidates for the Post-baccalaureate Certificate. They have completed the prescribed course of study and recommended for this certificate.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the University of Hawaii at Manoa, and by virtue of the authority delegated to me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon you the appropriate post-baccalaureate certificate with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Reading the names of the candidates will be Associate Dean Ornelas. Will the candidates please come forward?
Parker Nakamura, Sora Yoon, Christopher Serrano,
Congratulations. We now come to the conferral of the master's degrees. This conferral marks the completion of a rigorous program of study, and we honor your accomplishments. I call upon Dean Ane from the Graduate Division. There you are.
I will call the candidates for master's degree by college or school. As I announce your college or school, please rise and remain standing. College of Arts, Languages, and Letters. Scheidler College of Business. College of Education. Hawaii Nui Akea School of Hawaiian Knowledge. John A. Burns School of Medicine. College of Natural Sciences. Nancy Atmospera Walsh School of Nursing. School of Ocean and Earth Science and College of Social Sciences. Thompson School of Social Work and Public Health. College of Tropical Agriculture and Human Resources. I am pleased to present these candidates for master's degrees. They have completed their prescribed courses of study and are recommended for the appropriate degree.
And to be clear, we also welcome the master's graduates from the College of Engineering. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority delegated to me by the Board of Regents of the University of Hawaii, I hereby confer upon you the appropriate master's degree with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Reading the names of the candidates will be Dean Aune and Associate Dean Julianne Maeda. Will the master's degree candidates please come forward?
Terry Kaluhio Kalani Smith.
Miet Tor Tiha.
Jocelyn Pagan Tupas.
India Alford.
Ryan Rafid.
Sheng Kang.
Francisco Kalahiki Morales.
Stephanie Sobitz.
Nicholas Meenan.
Benjalak Denduang.
Tasman Turner.
Ryan Ringet.
Andy Archer.
Nigel Rosette.
Stacy Vasquez.
Quentin Frazier.
Nanako Nishiyama.
Jeffrey Wayne Silva Jr.
Hana Jung Okuda.
Hinano Tangaro.
Shujin Jen.
Michelle Ann Carino.
Shu Ying Jang.
Lori Lei Hokyo Misaka.
Elliot Potasnik.
Wendy Walker Chang.
Adrian Reifsnyder.
Reina Tamura.
Alex Nguyen.
Matthew Chun.
Cassie Jang.
Monica Bennett.
Lee Chuan Tang.
Stacy Sakura Yoshihara.
Victor Nguyen.
Nicholas Sakamoto.
Thi Thao Chang Lee.
Luis Lopez.
Ling Nguyen.
Edward Requaman.
Chen Cam Tu.
Nagahiro Ohashi.
Go Min Tree.
Dalen Nekoba.
Jerry Solo.
Jordan Maeda.
That T. Tu Hun.
Blake Yamamoto.
Long Mai.
Mallory Hataishi.
Hoa Kyu.
Shandel Takahashi.
Ha Tu Huang.
Wan Xin Yu.
Min Huang Nguyen.
Lydia Logan.
Trung Nguyen.
Jacob Passoff.
Pham Nok Bak.
Natalia Herena Santiago.
Fiona Vu.
Elisa Soriano.
Amy Tran.
Noah Zendersky.
Kaylin Hugh Allen.
Lydia Eastman.
Trin Vien.
Danielle Farrell.
Koa Dow.
Katrina Delaney.
No Kwok. Tuan.
Emma Lealoha Castro.
Ray Ann Baines.
Joanne Lau Choi Chaole Cheap.
Shayna Kaawaloa.
Brendan McCarthy.
Mari Ito.
Kimberlyn Galapan.
Jacob Davis.
Jamie Biete.
Callan Ann Spiller.
Shauna Gutina.
Talea Sandberg.
Warwick Keaoha.
Mariah Taylor Gamatero.
Lovey Gutierrez.
Cole Cabrera.
Simone Michner.
Jerome DeRosier.
Tiana Suarez.
Jordan Kanemitsu.
Tiana Tejero.
Christopher Mark Monte Meno.
Ashley Fovale.
Kelly McLeod.
Chelsea Ornelas.
Melia Gomes.
Kelly Dinwiddie Kala.
Hannah Taylor.
Liana Marie Jugueta.
Gage Richard Thomas.
Jonathan Baliscan.
Olivia Coughlin.
Valley Varma.
Elizabeth Ganaway.
Michael Sear.
Daniel Shaver.
Melanie Soma.
Angela Sebastian.
Alan Arimoto.
Hannah Granoff.
Leala Okuda.
Izaskun Aldecoa Ruiz.
Carolina Sorono Stone.
Ako Hayashi.
Alyssa Ujimori.
Adrian Abraham.
Macy Remular.
Rise Kahikuo Nalani Akiu.
Kehao Kahanu.
Sadaf Saif.
Garrett Munoz.
Brianna Ornelas.
Degrick Parson.
Spencer Alacio.
Kahele Joaquin.
Kenneth Omolo.
Rico Lee.
Ma Carmela Therese Anagaran.
Gersimran Sidhu.
Troy Odo.
Catherine Villanueva.
Charmaine Cuny.
Rachel Yoshida.
Vilmar Mendoza Kabua.
Rebecca Morales.
Derek Luyan.
Lauren Alyssa Fujita.
Chad Morita.
Madison Shizuko Kaleo Malamalama Morita.
Yusuke Hatanaka.
Eric Agluba.
Roderick Tabalba.
Wendy Koshel. Ann May Lang Lee.
Aaron Donaldson.
Amy Kitchener. Rena Lee. Molly Cunningham. Francesca Carey. Justin Mew. Mark Tanoy. Alika Candelario Tochiki. Mark Elias. Ryan Chang.
Congratulations. We will now confer the Juris Doctor. I call upon Dean Nelson from the William S. Richardson School of Law.
Will the candidates for the Juris Doctor degree please rise and remain standing? I am pleased to present these candidates for the Juris Doctor degree. They have completed the prescribed course of study and are recommended for the degree.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority delegated to me by the Board of Regents of the University of Hawaii, I hereby confer upon you the Juris Doctor with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Reading the names of the candidates will be Associate Dean Merke. Will the Juris Doctor candidates please come forward?
Ryan Gallagher. Lanson Kupau II.
Congratulations. We now turn to the conferral of the degree of Doctor of Architecture. I call upon Dean Chapman, School of Architecture.
Will the candidate for the Doctor of Architecture degree please rise and remain standing? I am pleased to present this candidate for the Doctor of Architecture degree. He has displayed a high scholarly attainment resulting in an original contribution to the field.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority delegated to me by the Board of Regents of the University of Hawaii, I hereby confer upon you the Doctor of Architecture degree with all of the rights and privileges appertaining to this too. Welcome to this wonderful community.
Renz Carlo La Forteza.
Congratulations. We now turn to the conferral of the Doctor of Education. I call upon Dean Murata, College of Education.
Will the candidate for the Doctor of Education degree please rise and remain standing? I am pleased to present this candidate for the Doctor of Education degree. He has displayed high scholarly attainment, resulting in an original contribution to the field.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority delegated to me by the Board of Regents of the University of Hawaii, I hereby confer upon you the Doctor of Education degree with all of the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Welcome to this wonderful community of practitioners. And the candidate's name will be read by Dean Ornelas, Associate Dean Ornelas. Sorry about the promotion. Will the candidate please come forward?
Poki'i Sito.
We will now confer the Doctor of Medicine. I call upon Associate Dean Wenkunseo Lum, John A. Burns School of Medicine.
I am pleased to present this candidate for the Doctor of Medicine degree. They have completed the prescribed course of study and are recommended for the degree.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the University of Hawaii at Manoa, and by virtue of the authority delegated to me by the Board of Regents of the University of Hawaii, I hereby confer upon you the Doctor of Medicine degree with all of the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. The name will be read by Director Burgess. Will the candidate please come forward?
Brittany Sato.
We now turn to the conferral of the Doctor of Philosophy degree. I call upon Dean One, Graduate Division.
Will the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree please rise and remain standing? I am pleased to present these candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree. Each of these candidates has displayed high scholarly attainment and research ability, resulting in an original contribution to their unique field.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority delegated to me by the Board of Regents of the University of Hawaii, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Philosophy with all of the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Welcome to this wonderful community of scholars. The names and dissertation titles, audience, there will be a quiz, of our Ph.D. candidates will be read by Dean One and Associate Dean Maeda. Will the Ph.D. candidates please come forward?
Minako McCarthy. Perception of Self and Others, a study of College of Education undergraduate students' racial and ethnic biases in multicultural education classrooms in Hawaii. Sponsored by Dr. Alexander Means.
Shahana Ansari. Somewhere Over the Rainbow, where racial paradise purports to grow, how diverse environments foster racial inequalities. Sponsored by Dr. Kristen Palker.
Lori Yukiko Fujinaka Furoyama. Socialization of University of Hawaii at Manoa Instructional Faculty New to Hawaii. Sponsored by Dr. Chris Lucas.
Christine Tai. Acknowledging white privilege predicts greater allyship and positive interracial outcomes. Sponsored by Dr. Christian Palker.
Christine Udarbe Valdez. Examining individual and institutional factors that explain degree success among institutions serving Native American students. Sponsored by Dr. Chris Lucas.
Jennifer Beamer. Examining open access information infrastructures, a socio-technical exploration of institutional repository models in Japan and the United States. Sponsored by Dr. Rich Gazan.
Victoria Timmerman. A critical examination of family engagement curricula in Hawaii elementary teacher preparation programs. Sponsored by Dr. Catherine Ratliff.
Desiree Simanjuntak. Producing fair tuna, reproducing inequality in a small-scale fishing community in Sulawesi, Indonesia. Sponsored by Dr. Krishna Suryanatha.
Faye Furotomo. Exploring organizational culture's relationship to innovation in online instruction. Sponsored by Dr. Sung-Oh Peck.
James Kavika Riley. Kekumu o Kanawai. Ava, the origins and expansion of the Native Hawaiian Congressional Polyscape. Sponsored by Dr. Colin Moore.
Jonathan Keevan. Open social student modeling in competency-based education. Sponsored by Dr. Sung-Oh Peck.
Selena Herrera. Solo Tomo Sus Hierbas. A look at how the Zinacantec Maya people are experiencing the COVID-19 pandemic. Sponsored by Dr. Charlene Baker.
Jamie Ann Urashima. Using memes in instruction, communication, accommodation, and personalization. Sponsored by Dr. Sung-Oh Peck.
Youngwoo Ri. The memory war of Koreans between the ghost of pre-modern Confucianism and the scientific rationalism. Sponsored by Dr. Jairus Grove.
Sherry Joyce Tabisula Guillermo. Associations of adiposity phenotypes with genetic ancestry, glucose metabolism, and diet quality in the multi-ethnic cohort adiposity phenotype study. Sponsored by Dr. Andrew Grandinetti.
Ali Musley. To what abyss does this robot take the earth? On the automation of settler colonialism in Palestine. Sponsored by Dr. Jairus Grove.
Samantha Keolana Scott. How deep is your kaumaha? Unfolding the experiences of historical and intergenerational trauma among wahine. Sponsored by Dr. Jane Chung Do.
Natalie Rita. No trespass zones, governing the mobility of citizens and migrants in the post-civil rights era. Sponsored by Dr. Jennifer Dara.
Amber Sophus. Is prep for me? Knowledge, attitudes, behaviors, and perspectives about prep among Black women living in the South. Sponsored by Dr. Catherine Braun.
Lin Liu. The effect of migration status on children's academic performance in China. Sponsored by Dr. Wei Zhang.
Jin Young Lee. Program evaluation of the Kupuna Food Security Coalition in Honolulu County. Effectiveness of community-based intervention to address food insecurity among older adults. sponsored by Dr. Catherine Braun.
Ibrahim Sadie, experimental analysis and finite element modeling of the lateral friction surfacing process, sponsored by Dr. Scott Miller.
Janine Abe, lifestyle etiology of thyroid cancer in a multi-ethnic population, sponsored by Dr. Lynn Wilkins.
Natalie Vona, laboratory and computational study on galvanic and local corrosion of aluminum alloys 6061-T6 coupled to non-passivating and passivating alloys, sponsored by Dr. Lloyd Hihara.
Victor Kaufusi, exploring the dietary experiences of Tongan Americans, barriers and facilitators to healthy dietary behaviors, sponsored by Dr. Sung Hae Hong.
Khaldun Ishmael, microwave and millimeter wave ubiquitous physiological sensing using low-cost Doppler radar and communication systems, sponsored by Dr. Olga Borek-Lubecki.
Michael Pobletti, Metanoia and Our Legacy, the fostering of student agency through devised theater education, sponsored by Dr. Marcus Wessendorf.
Fouad Najafi, investigation of demand response potential in smart grids, sponsored by Dr. Olga Borek-Lubecki.
Ashley Surma, reciprocity and language work, considering the role of the outsider linguist, sponsored by Dr. Andrea Perez Croker.
Shreya Yadav, investigating historical, social, and ecological dimensions of coral reef resilience, sponsored by Dr. Joshua Madden.
Jennifer Su, the acquisition of Kashrayan and English, a diglossic community at a crossroads, sponsored by Dr. Camille Dean.
Veronica Gibson, ecohydrology of macroalgae and submarine groundwater discharge on Hawaiian reefs, sponsored by Dr. Celia Smith.
Zhang Jing, what gets transferred in L3 acquisition? Ditransitives and passivization of the double object construction in L3 Mandarin, sponsored by Dr. Camille Dean.
Migiwa Kawachi, effects of climate change and eutrophication on photosynthesis and carbon concentrating mechanisms, surprising diversity among reef algae, sponsored by Dr. Celia Smith.
Mary Diaz Ortega, collaborative gaming in second language Spanish, the impact of playing a task-based digital game on beginner learners' language development, sponsored by Dr. Marta Gonzalez-Loret.
Bryson Nakamoto, probing hydrogen mesosorption by high-pressure nuclear magnetic resonance spectroscopy, sponsored by Dr. Craig Jensen.
Kendi Ho, health communication in home care for elders in Hawaii, sponsored by Dr. Betsy Gilliland.
Mariana Rocha de Souza, role of coral symbiont in coral resilience under future ocean conditions, sponsored by Dr. Robert Tunin.
Kevin Betcher, predicate initiality in space and time, sponsored by Dr. Gary Holton.
Swen Jane Shin, characterization of a novel attachment virulence factor from the intracellular bacterial pathogen Burkholderia pseudomele, sponsored by Dr. Tung Huang.
Logan Narikawa, an ethics of settler decolonization, non-Hawaiians in relationship with Hawaiians, sponsored by Dr. Brandy Nalani McDougall.
Sarah Tucker, phylogenetic and functional characteristics that underlie the spatio-temporal distributions of marine bacteria and phytoplankton across a coastal to open ocean model system, sponsored by Dr. Michael Rapay.
Margaret Ransdell Green, Kala phonology in a typological and regional context, sponsored by Dr. Shalise Easterday.
Jutha Supantanowicz, conflict resolution mechanisms for developing marine protected area governance, the case of Kolebong, Thailand, sponsored by Dr. Alexander Moyer.
Jessica Perlman, Oceanographic Influences on Pelagic Community Ecology Across the Eastern Pacific Ocean, Insights from Acoustics and Combined Sampling Approaches, sponsored by Dr. Jeffrey Drazen.
Peter Tovis, Anthurium flower color, histology and genetic manipulation, sponsored by Dr. Teresita Amor.
Guang Yang, Subtropical Monsoon Moist Dynamics and Its Future Change, sponsored by Dr. Tim Lee.
Brian Hahn, Methods to Characterize Antiviral Immune Responses Reveal Potent Adjuvants, Novel Antibody Genes, and Serological Techniques to Address Viral Outbreaks, sponsored by Dr. Axel Lehrer.
Lindsay Benjamin, Resonant Oscillations in the Hawaiian Archipelago and Tropical Instability Vortices and Their Fronts, Frontal Instabilities and Cross-Frontal Differences, sponsored by Dr. James Potemra.
Ashley Wampo, An Answer to the Corporate COVID-19 Crisis, Examining Pandemic-Related Internal and External Corporate Social Responsibility and its impact on worker motivation through differential mediation pathways, sponsored by Dr. Dana Alden.
Xiao Zhou, The Rapid Change of Arctic Sea Ice Over the Past 3 Decades, sponsored by Dr. Bin Wang.
Austin Green, Advances in Monitoring, Assessing, and Predicting Condition of the Coral Holobiont, sponsored by Dr. Megan Donahue.
Congratulations to all our newly minted PhDs and their advisors. It's a happy day for them as well. Please be seated. At this time, Ms. Costales will rejoin us to sing the alma mater, accompanied by the university band. You are all invited to join her. The words are printed in your program. Please rise.
Manoa Valley, our
Please be seated. And mahalo, Ms. Costales. This concludes our ceremony. We ask that the audience and graduates remain seated until the stage party has exited. Graduates will be excused by row and can meet their guests by the appropriate alphabetical signs on Ching Field and in Murakami Stadium. Please refer to the map on the back of the program for further directions. Ehele me kamaluhia a me kapono. Go forth in peace and with righteousness. Aloha.